You know what I need? No, that ain't no fucking. Hello, welcome in. All right. Yes, I do. Okay, what have you been making lately? Okay, what kind of bag? You know what I should be working on right now, but damn. I think I'm gonna work on that later. That's one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just do another hat so I can add some stuff to my TikTok shop. Okay. I need I'm supposed to be working on this testing this pattern for someone. I think I'm gonna just start working on that later. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But for right now, I'm gonna make I think I'm gonna make another. I'm just gonna make another hat that I had to throw away yesterday. What am I looking for? What color am I gonna do right now? I think I'll do gray. I think that's what I'll do. I'll do gray. And then I'll probably go on TikTok later. I tried to go live on TikTok and YouTube at the same time, but for some reason, my what's the name wasn't working, so my iPad wasn't letting me Like I could go live on my iPad. I wanted to go live on YouTube on my iPad and live on TikTok on my phone, but my iPad wasn't showing me on the camera. But before I pressed to go live, I saw my face, so I don't know what was going on. Either way, I did this lady's I followed her tutorial the other day, and let me push this back a little bit. I followed her tutorial the other day, and I'm gonna make another one right now. But I'm gonna start it off, and then I'm gonna put on her video to finish up the rest, because I don't remember how to make the rest of it. Hello. Because she definitely confused me after a certain point. I'm not even gonna lie.
We've got ourselves a potty trainer.
It's 9:30 in the morning. No thanks. Mute, play. It's 2:30 in the morning. Oh, in the afternoon.
So one double in each of the next four. So there's one. Go to the next one. One. And the next one. Put one in it. And the next one. Put one in it. So I have done 4 double crochets in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next stitch is going to get 2 double.
Okay. Nice to meet you. Thank you for stopping by. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I think it's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. And then so basically I'm just starting it off like a regular hat. That's what I'm gonna do. You know what else I need to do? I need to write it down as I go. So that's 6 rows of increase. on my third row. You make me wanna come through 1:45, just to put it down. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. Make sure everybody subscribe and like the live for me. Share the live. I'm making a hat. Making some so that way I can sell them. But this gray one is for me, and then I'm gonna make some more to sell them. But I'm just gonna be showing everybody the hats, and then I'll put the link in the description if anybody would like to purchase one. Good morning. Yes, Aaliyah. Just eat it. I don't care. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm off my little quarantine. Okay. Make sure you get some rest, drink some tea. I need to make myself some tea. I saw that you was live earlier, but I missed it on TikTok. I had to wake up and sanitize everything. Sanitize, get everything together, feed the kids, throw some stuff out. I threw out a whole skein of yarn and a hat that I made because I'm like, I just don't want to drag anything else. Yeah. I like going live here. I like going live on TikTok because you can play music, but I like going live here as well. Thank you for the hearts. I'm gonna go live TikTok on TikTok probably after I'm done with this hat. Or I might make 2 of these and then go live on TikTok. I try to do both, but my iPad was acting crazy just now, so I could have went live on my laptop through YouTube and then on TikTok through my phone, but okay, no problem. I didn't think about that, but I need to. Alrighty. I was over here zoning in. I messed up somewhere. Not really. I need to finish my schoolwork, but I really don't feel like doing that because my teacher wants us to write 4 pages, 4 to 5 pages, and that doesn't include the title page. So technically I only have 1 page where I would have 2, and I could have just did 2 more and called it a day, but he don't want us to count the title page. So now I gotta figure out something else to write. After 350 words, I don't have nothing else to write. Like, what else am I supposed to say about this? I just don't understand. It's very annoying. Because then it's going to start sounding like a repeat of what I said already. And it's going to start not making sense because I have nothing to say. I did my thesis statement. I did the title page. I answered most of the questions. I answered all the questions actually. And then all I would need left is to conclude. That would make like 3 pages. What else am I supposed to do? It's double spaced. It's 12-point font. Like, what else am I supposed to do? I don't know. Aggravated. I'm gonna just leave that for another day. I know he wanted to be like so annoying. And then I gotta write another paper for my final, but that's not only, it's like 3 different parts to the final. I gotta write another paper for my final. Then in person, I gotta do multiple choice questions. And then I gotta write 2 other paragraphs for 2 other different topics. So now I gotta remember enough to do the multiple choice. And then I gotta remember enough to be able to write 2 paragraphs. And then mind you, all of the semester, all of our tests have been online. And I don't care what nobody says. Everybody, if you taking something online, you're gonna look up the answers that's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? And it's on a topic that I don't even like. What? Aggravated. Aggravated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double. No, I messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double 1, 2, 3. This is where I messed up at. Damn. Hello, welcome in. Go sit down. What are you doing? Messed up all the way at the beginning. I'm okay. How are you doing? Go sit down. I need to put... Ah. It's the phone for me. Can I make a granny square? I sure can. Let me see. I don't have any in front of me right now. Then I would have showed you. Need to pull my pants up right now. All right, let's get back into the groove. It's very easy. Hi. God bless you. You're welcome. Can't have nothing to myself. Okay, thank you. All right, y'all. So I'm following, what's this lady name? Bag O Day Crochet. Crochet golfer cap tutorial, but I'm not making the brim part. I'm just making the part that's just gonna sit on the head. And it's gonna be like kind of scrunched right here instead of like bringing it down and they're making it like a little cap, like the brim that poke out or whatever. Hello, stop touching my stuff, please. Thank you. You have toys. Go play with your toys. Go play with your toys. Thank you. None of that is for you. That's all my stuff.
Double crochets into the same stitch. And I'm going to continue repeating this pattern of 1 double crochet.
I got my 2 stitch markers.
And then 2 doubles into the next.
I think I'm going to have to count out 24, so let me start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I think that's 24. Let me count again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And then I'm going to put my stitch marker in. And then I think let me see.
6, you should have a total of 72 stitches now.
Yeah.
And your last
Hello.
stitch had 2 stitches in it. We're going to go ahead and end round 6 by substitching into our first double crochet. Now go ahead and pull your yarn up, but don't tie it off. Now this will be the crown. We want to do just a quick measure, somewhere around 7 inches. Give or take, it does not have to be exact. Is what we're shooting for. So I got 7.5 going on. I'm going to roll with that. That works for me. Like I said, somewhere.
And then I'm going to count the other way.
6.5.
And then
You're good. You're good. How about that? All right. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Pull your yarn up again. All right. The first one, and we're going to count over 24 stitches, starting with this first one. 1,
Hey.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And then I think I'm just doing.
Put a marker in that 24th stitch. All right, the 24th one.
Stop touching stuff. Get up.
Alright, now we're going to come to the other side. Okay, here's where we started, right here. And we just counted 24. Don't count that first one. Count the next one. Pass number 1 and do 24 again. Marker in the 24th. And now count the stitches between your markers.
Hello.
Between the markers, you should have 24. Don't count the stitches.
Stop doing that.
But
Stop.
between them, not counting the marked stitches. Alright, so we're going to be working only in these stitches back here between the markers. We're going to be increasing that back side and then later decreasing it. But we're going to be increasing this back side. We're not going to do anything with these stitches that the markers are in or anything with these 48. There should be 48 stitches here, including the marked stitches. Anything with those, okay? Not at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a double crochet, chain 1, we're on round 7 now. We're going to chain one. And let's go ahead and put a double crochet into every stitch. And including the one that we put the first marker in, alright? So it should be 24, but go ahead and put one double crochet, just one, in each stitch until we get to our first marker. Just like that. So I'm going to continue, and so I get to my first marker, and I apologize. If I did not mention, at the end of round 6, you should have 72 stitches. I'm sorry if I forgot to say that, but yes, that's where you should have. And now we're on round 7. And we're putting one double crochet in every stitch, and including the one that we just marked, and then that's where we
Hey, Dennis. All right, y'all sit down, please. Get your sister.
Into the stitch that has the marker. Now, if you want to take that marker out and move it up, you can. That way we always know that we do not work.
I'm following the tutorial, guys.
That's the stitch. That's the stitch that marks 24. All right. So there we go. You don't have to do that if you can keep track. I actually hate stitch markers. I don't use them on YouTube. All right. Now what we're going to do is some increasing, but we're going to be doing it between the markers. All right. So this was one that had the marker in it, and we just put the marker back in it. So we get 24 stitches there. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do one double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So there's 1, and there's 2, and then we're going to put 2 double crochets into the next stitch. There's 1.
Good morning.
And then another one into the same stitch, makes 2. And again, we're going to do 1 double crochet in each of the next 2. So there's 1 in that one.
Morning.
There's 1 in the next one. And then the next one gets 2 doubles into the same stitch. And this is what we're going to repeat until we get to
How you doing?
marker. And now if my math is correct.
Yes, yes. It is. I need to FaceTime you. 1, 2, 3. 1. I will. How's everything? That's good. Love you too. I'm gonna call you today. Okay. All right. I think I can just. The only part that I don't know is the part when we get past the stitch marker. But I think for row 8 is just 1 double crochet all the way around. So let me write this down as I go. Row 1 through 6, just increase rows. And then row 7, row 7 is 1 double crochet 24 times. Then one double crochet, increase, then 1 double crochet 24 times. I think row 8 is just one double crochet all the way around.
Don't count on it, it's probably not. You should have your last increase, or 2 double crochets.
That's what I think.
Here, and you probably have 2 stitches left before the marker, but you can't do any more increases in. Like I said, don't count on my math being correct, but we're going to work 1 double crochet into the next 2.
That's what I think it is.
2 doubles into the next. So let's go ahead and repeat this until you get near the marker, and you can't repeat it anymore, otherwise you'll pass. You'll go into the marker. We don't want to go into the marker, okay? So 1 double, it's going to be, we just worked 2 doubles here. It's going to be 1 double, 1 double, 2 double. 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 My math was not correct. All right, we're going to end right here with 2 double crochets there in that last stitch before the marker. Increasing here. We only increase between the markers. But you want to make sure when you get to the stitch that's marked that you take it out and put it back in the correct stitch. Because we just made, that way we always keep our spots here.
I think row 8 is just 1 double crochet all the way around.
Not right now. Not here. Not now. All right. Okay, my marker's back in there.
Hello.
I'm going to continue and the remaining stitches. You should have 24 probably that remain.
How's everyone doing, and what time is it where you live?
Alright, so I'll see you at the end of round 7. Remember, no increasing here. We only increase between the markers.
I'm crocheting a hat.
Alright, see you in a second. Alright, so I've made it to the end of round 7. And you should have a total of 80 stitches now in round 7. Because we had 72 at the end of round 6. And in between the markers, we did add 8 more stitches. So we'll have a total of 80 stitches here at the end of round 7. So we're going to go ahead and end by substitching into our first double crochet. And now for round 8, we are going to start it out with a chain 1. Round 8, we're just going to do 1 double crochet all the way around into every single stitch. We will not increase on this round. So 1 double crochet in every stitch. But you want to make sure when you get to the stitch that's marked that you take it out and put it back in the correct stitch. Because if we don't want to lose track, we always have to make sure that the stitches are marked where there's 24, counting the marked stitch, where there's 24 here to our starting point, and counting this marked stitch 24 here to our starting point, because the back here is going to continue to increase.
And once again, for the people that's coming in,
but we don't want
I'm following
so
Bag O Day Crochet tutorial on YouTube, but
I will continue.
I'm not going to do the last couple of rows that she does because
And every stitch all the
I
way
get
around,
confused after that
making
because
sure
I don't
that
understand.
the markers up
So
and putting it on
I like the hat better without the last part anyway.
from the starting point over, and the 24 stitch from the one after over. Alright? And these all just get 1 double as well. Alright, I'll see you in a second. Alright, so I've made it to the end of round 8. And you still should have 80 stitches because we did no increasing that time. So you have to remember that the hat's going to look really funny probably until we finish. I guess you just have to trust me. But I don't know. On that simple math mistake while ago, I don't know. You really want to trust me. No, I'm just kidding. So the back is in between these markers.
Yeah, I'm only going to use gray.
It's going to look funny, but that's okay. We'll fix it. We'll fix it, right?
If I run out, then I'm going to
into our first double crochet, and
just use more gray.
with a chain 1. So again, we're going to start off by putting 1 double crochet in every stitch up to and including our stitch marker. All right, so it should be 24 into that stitch marker, and then move your stitch marker up.
Oh.
But we're not doing any increasing here. So 1 double in every stitch to the stitch marker and into the
Let me
stitch
pause
marker.
this.
Move your marker.
Pause the video and catch up. So yeah. Row 8 this. No, it's a golfer hat. But when I'm done, it's gonna look nothing like a golfer hat. So I know how to make a ruffle hat. I make ruffle hats. That's not an issue. I make ruffle hats. Thank you. All right, so
marker up, and I'll move me back up with you, and we'll have to do some more increasing on that back side. See right here, just a second, at our first marker. All right, so I'm coming up to my first marker, and I want to make sure I go into it. And it's always good to count, if you can keep count. And when you go into that first marker here, you should have 24 stitches that you've made. I'm going to move my marker up here on this stitch that I just put in where the marker is, so I know that that is my 24th stitch. That way. There. All right. Now we're going to work across the back here until we get to the other marker. All right, so this one's marked. All right, it doesn't count. So we are going to start. We're going to increase this back part on round 9 here. We're going to put. Let's do a double crochet into the next 3. So we're going to do 1, 2, and 3, and then we're going to put 2 doubles into the next stitch. 1 and 2. And that's what we're going to repeat all across this back side until we get.
all right, now I could pause. You make me wanna come through at the 2. Just to put it down on you. What's everyone's plans for today? I'm gonna just start the next row and then
we get to our next marker. One double crochet into the next 3. There's 1, 2, 3, and then 2 doubles into the next. Again, 1 double into the next 3. There's 1, 2, and 3, and then 2 doubles into the next. Now we're going to keep repeating this pattern. 1 double into the next 3, and then 2 doubles into the next. And this time I'm certain, your last stitch before the marker will have 2 double crochets in it. And that's where I'll meet back up with you. Now if it doesn't, maybe you don't want to trust me anymore. I'll see you in a second. Alright, so I've made to my next stitch marker, and I did end into double crochets there into that last stitch before the marker. So if you count your increases where we put 2 double crochets in each stitch,
yeah, I'll be done soon.
8 there across again. And now we're just going to continue working our 24 remaining stitches, just putting 1 double crochet in each of them. So you want to go ahead and go into this one that has the marker, and you want to move your marker up. So there's that one.
Let me write down.
She using a piece of yarn. That's all I got. I'm just kidding. Okay, 24 is what you'll have left. That one would be counting as number 1. And then you just go across until you get back to your starting point, which will be the end of row 9. Remember, we're not increasing at this point. We only increase in the back. All right, I'll see you in a second. Alright, so I've come to the end of round 9, and I'm going to go ahead and end it by slip stitching into my first double crochet. And now you will have 88 stitches all the way around, because we did do an 8 increase in the back here. Alright, now we're going to do round 10, and round 10 is just 1 double crochet in every stitch around. So we're just going to chain 1 to start row 10. one double in every stitch all the way around. Make sure when you get to the markers and you go into the stitch that has the marker that you stop and
Oh,
move the
no
marker
wonder it's crazy
up
over
to the
here.
exact same stitch that you just worked into.
I never put the marker back.
We always keep track of where we're at, all right? But there is no increasing this
But it
round
don't
on
matter
round 10.
because I was doing one
So I'm going to continue around putting one
for the whole
double
round.
in
But
every
now I gotta
stitch,
count.
moving both my markers up when
I'm like, I
move
know it
them.
looked a little off. 1, 2, 3, 4,
And I'll see you right back here at our starting point.
5.
All right, so I've come to the end of
6,
round 10, and I still have 88 stitches. I'm going to go ahead and hit bust stitching into my first double, and we'll go ahead and start round 11 with a chain 1. And we're going to work 1 double crochet back into that first stitch,
12,
and 1 double crochet into every stitch to our stitch marker,
14,
and into our stitch marker.
15,
So we'll have 24 stitches here
16,
in a row. Make sure you move your marker up,
18,
and I will see you
19,
right here
20,
after we have made 24 stitches.
21,
Move our marker up, and then we're going to do some
22,
increases, or I'm sorry, increases back here again for round 11. All right, I'll see you here at our first marker.
24.
All right, so I've made it to my marker.
All right,
And I went
I'm gonna pause that, untangle my yarn. Then we're gonna take this. One, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24. And now
into the marker, and I move my marker up. So counting the stitch that your marker is in, you should have 24. All right, now we're going to start back here and work until we get to the next marker. We are going to put around the 11 here, we're going to put a double crochet into the first 4 stitches. All right, so here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the next stitch is going to get 2 doubles into the same stitch. So that's our increase stitch. 1 and 2, and that's what we're going to repeat all along the back here. 1 double crochet into the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 doubles into the next. And we're going to repeat this pattern of 1 double into the next 4, 2 doubles into the next, all the way over here until we get to our next marker, and you should end in 2 double crochets into the stitch before your marker. All right, I'll see you there. Remember, 1 double crochet in 4, and then 2 into the next. 1 and 4, and then 2 into the next. I'll see you in a second.
What are you doing, Mommy? I thought I heard you come in our room just now.
Hello, welcome in. I'm making a hat. All right. Now, also I've been crocheting for a while. I made a hat once last year. It took a while for me to get it. I usually just make blankets. Oh, okay. I'm working on a blanket as well. I gotta finish it. I made decent progress, I guess. After I'm done with this one, I'm gonna make another one. Now, what was that? Yes, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff.
So we should have 24 that remain. We're going to go ahead and put one double crochet in the remaining 24. So I'm going to go into this stitch marker here and do one double crochet. Make sure you move your marker up. Up, up. Okay. And I'm going to finish this out by putting 1 double crochet in every stitch, back to our starting point. Alright, so I've made it to the end around 11, and you should have a 96 stitches now because we did increase 8 more stitches back up there. So in round 11 by substitching into the first, double crochet, and we're going to go ahead and start round 12, chain 1, then we're going to put a double crochet into every stitch to our stitch marker, including the one with the stitch marker. Move our marker up, and that's where I'll meet back up with you. Remember, you should have 24. Alright, it's just 1 double in every stitch to the marker, and including the one with the markers in. Alright, see you in a second. Alright, so I've made it to my first marker, and I went ahead and moved my marker up, and now we're going to be working in these stitches back here until we get to the other marker, and we're going to
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Double crochet decreases. Now, a double crochet decrease is worked. It takes 2 stitches to make 1 decrease. And we're going to be decreasing over every 2 stitches. So it's going to be double crochet decreases all the way across. So we are going to
Okay. Now I'm doing decreases, and then I'll be done. Probably 1 more row, and then I'm done. Or this might be the last row. I think I'll do 1 more row after this, and then I'm done. And then I'll probably make another one in a different color. Let me pause because I think
yarn over.
I'm supposed to be.
Stitch, and we're going to draw up a loop.
No, that's for the next round. How long does it take you to make your hats? It depends. The ruffle hats might take a little longer depending on the ruffles that I do. This hat, I guess, an hour or so. But it all depends on what I'm doing, because I might start something and start moving around to something else. is what it's looking like right here. It's a little scrunched up in the front. All right, so for row 13, I know how to start it off, and then we're gonna figure out, I think I know what I'm doing for the front as well.
Over and go through those first 2 loops on our hook. And then we're going to yarn over and go into the next stitch, drop a loop, yarn over and go through the first 2 stitches on our hook. And that leaves us 3 stitches.
I'm running out of yarn. I don't think I'm gonna be able to.
Do all 3 loops.
I'm wondering if I should change the color.
So what that did is it took those first 2 stitches and turned it into 1. So it takes 2 stitches and turns them into 1. And we're going to do this all the way across.
Should I put a lighter gray on top?
Now you want to try to keep them as tight as you can. Alright, so we're going to yarn over and go into the next stitch that's not worked. Don't go into the one that we already worked in. Sometimes when they get tight, it's hard to tell. So make
This is
sure
kind of the same color.
go into the next stitch. It's not worked. Yarn over and drop a loop. And yarn over and go through the first 2 loops. Then we're going to yarn over and go into the next stitch. Drop a loop.
I wonder if I have enough to go around.
3 loops remain. Yarn over and go through all 3 loops like that.
Let me see.
Again,
I think I'm gonna put the light color right here,
stitch here that's not
and then continue with the darker color.
And yarn over and go through 2 loops. Then we're going to yarn over and go into the next.
The light color in the front, the darker color
Drop a loop.
back towards the back.
First 2, 3 loops remain. Yarn over and go through the remaining 3. Just like that. So we have now took 3 or 6 stitches and we turned them into 3. And we're going to continue doing this until we get to our marker. Yarn over, go into the next stitch that's not worked, drop a loop, yarn over and go through the first 2. Then we're going to yarn over and go into the next stitch here that's not worked.
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Yarn over and go through the first 2. 3 loops will remain. Yarn over and go through all 3 loops.
Thank you for the hearts.
Alright, so I'm going to do these double crochet decreases all the way over until I get to my stitch marker. Alright, I should end the decrease at my stitch marker. So it's just nothing more than double crochet decreases all the way across. And like I said, you want to try to keep them as tight as you can. And remember not to go into the same one twice. It's very easy to do that. But just like that. And back, this part's going to kind of shrink in a bit. That's okay. We're going to continue that until we get to our next marker.
Thinking about grad school? UMGC is waiving their application.
Let's cut this one so it don't be in my way. Are you making that for yourself or? I'm making it for myself, and then I'm gonna make another one so that way I can post it, and then hopefully someone buys one. Let me see.
Back. And if you count, you'll have 24 decrease. 12. Alright, coming in the round 12. We're going to go ahead and inbound some stitching into our first double crochet. Now, we are back and we have a total of 72 stitches. That's what we had when we started. Alright, let's start round 13. So we're going to chain 1, and we're going to double crochet back into that first stitch, and we're going to double crochet into every single stitch up to our stitch marker again. So 24 double crochets, including the stitch with the stitch marker. Alright, like we've been doing, all the way up here. When you double crochet into that, move it up, move your marker up, and that's where I'll meet back up with you, and we got to do decrease again in the back. Alright, I'll see you in a second. Alright, so I made it to my marker, and I went ahead and moved my marker up. Now we're going to be working in between the markers again. And we are going to start by putting a 1 double crochet into this next stitch, which you can see these are all going to be decreases that we're working in from the previous row. So 1 double into the next stitch, and then we're going to put a decrease over the next 2 decreases from the previous row. Remember to keep these as tight as possible. So we're going to yarn over, go into the next stitch and draw up a loop, yarn over and go to the first 2. Then we're going to yarn over and go into the next stitch, draw up a loop, yarn over and go to the first 2, 3 loops remain, yarn over and go through the remaining 3. Okay, and then that's what we are going to repeat across. So it's going to be 1 double into the next stitch. Remember to try to keep it tight as possible. And then a double crochet decrease over the next 2. So yarn over and go into the next one and draw up a loop. Yarn over and go through the first 2. Yarn over and go into the next stitch. Draw up a loop. Yarn over and go through the first 2. 3 remain. Yarn over and go through all 3. I'm going to repeat that. Yarn over and go, or yarn over, yeah. 1 double crochet. Just 1 double into the next stitch. Keep it as tight as possible. Like that. So 1 double into the next, and then a double crochet decrease over the next 2. Remember, it takes 2 to make a decrease. Like that. 1 double into the next, and double crochet decrease over the next 2. And we're going to repeat this pattern until we get to our next stitch marker. 1 double.
Pause this for a second. I think after this row I'm done, to be honest. And then I can show you guys what the hat is looking like. think that's my last row.
And then double crochet decrease over the next two. Restitch until I make it to the end of round 13.
Our series is about a family.
And you should have a total of 64 stitches. Go ahead and end by slip stitching into your first double crochet. Round 13, got 64 stitches. Now we're going to start round 14. We're going to chain one. And we are going to do a row of 1 double crochet into every stitch. There's one. We're not going to do no increasing, no decreasing. We're just going to work around. This is round 14. Putting 1 double crochet, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where we tied off is like the back. All right.
I will have one more row and then I'm done. One more row, then I'm done. I could take the stitch markers out. I don't need these anymore. What color should I do next? Maybe I should do an orange one. Oh no, I'm gonna do a yellow one. That's what I'm gonna do. Like a nice light, soft yellow. I do have some light blue. I think I could do a light blue one. And then I think I'm gonna do a yellow one after that, probably later. Make sure y'all follow me on TikTok as well. I have the same name on TikTok that I do on here. I'm gonna change the color right here so I can keep the light gray. Then I'm gonna change the color back. And then Oh no, I'm running out. Is she asleep? Oh, I have more gray right here, don't I? It's probably attached to something. Something I'm gonna take out anyway. Is this the same gray? No, it's not. It looked like the same gray. It's not the same gray. I'll just put the light color in there. Then I gotta take a pause. And then I'll come right back. And now I'm gonna just put a little patch of the light in the back, the light color yarn. Just a little bit. I need to heat up some food. I'm hungry a little bit. Not really, but. Alright, I'm done.
So what we're going to do is take it
I
and
don't need this video. I don't need this video.
in half like this.
I don't know why I wasn't trying to stop. Alright. Now I can take my hair down and put the hat on. I like it. I think it's so cute. Thank you. I like it, like, a lot. Because after this, she wants to, like, fold it in half, count out 8, and they were supposed to be doing single crochets in the front. But then she confuses me because, and I think she confused herself, because she's like, slip stitch, do 14, and then another slip stitch. Then she wants us to turn our work. But then when we're coming back to go the other way, then she's like, go into the slip stitch and then go into the slip stitch again. But there's only one slip stitch on this side. So I got confused, and I'm like, I'm not going to stress myself, because if anybody was on my other live when I was trying to try someone else's pattern, it was a mess. And then someone in my live tried the pattern wherever they were, and they were confused just as I was confused. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to stress myself. But I do love the hat a lot. Like, I would wear this outside with some earrings and whatever else. Thank you. I made a purple one yesterday or the day before that, but I had to throw it away because I had to get radiation. So I was in quarantine. I was like, I just wanted to crochet and come on live. So I had to throw away a whole skein of yarn. Yarn is not cheap. It's not expensive, but it's not cheap either. It is cheap, but I don't know how to explain it. If you're a crocheter, you know. But I had to throw it away because I was in a back room. I was in my back room and I had to be in there from Wednesday till this morning. So this morning I got up and I just cleaned everything and sanitized everything down, took a shower, all that good stuff, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, finished it. And then now here I am. I need to wash my hair. That's what I need to do. But I love it. It's so cute. I'm not gonna put it on that. I like it. Now, I'm going to get some food. I'm gonna go heat up my food, go use the bathroom. And then I'm gonna come back. Yeah, I'm not gonna sell this one because I put it on my head, but I'm gonna make another one. I'm gonna get food, go to the bathroom, come back, and then I'm gonna make the other one. I should have been eating while I made this one. Let me see. Well, I'm just gonna be in between. I'm gonna be eating and crocheting. Eating and crocheting, but I'm not gonna end the live. I'm gonna keep the live going, but I'll be right back. I won't be long. Let me put my little hat on. I won't be long, guys. The other one I'm gonna make with the light blue yarn over here. I'm gonna make with the light blue. But I don't know if you guys wanna stare at the hat until I come back. Here's the hat I made. All my yarn. I'll be back soon. I thought I dropped something, but I need to put some eyelashes and a face on here, so when I have to get up, I could just put this here. That's what I need to do. I need to put a face on there. got something at school. Make sure they give you a apple or fruit or something. You wash it out. I'm still here. Do you guys want to take a walk with me around my house? All right, go sit down, please. I'm here, y'all. Oh, this is. I was in here, back here when I was in my little quarantine. I was sleeping on an air mattress, and I had my little stuff on the table, but I'm airing it out. I had the window open, but I don't know. I don't want a bug to come in here. I was back here, y'all, and now it's a mess in my kitchen. I'm not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. All right. Let's get my food because I'm hungry. Hopefully I don't spill it. Hopefully. All right. Past the living room. The living room's a mess too. I know. Thank you. Really appreciate that, man. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I'm just happy I wasn't nauseous or anything. That's another thing I'm happy about. All right, guys. So 1 second. Let me take my laptop, move it out the way. Bring my husband's laptop back up here. Bring my husband's laptop. Make sure ain't nothing on it. Put this back up here before I mess something up because I'm always messing something up. Turn my mouse off. Take his mouse and all right. Now take this, put this over here, and then I just have some rice. It looks like a lot of rice, but I'm gonna gradually eat the rice. And then I have like an egg roll. It's actually a veggie roll. I know y'all don't want to watch me eat, but I'm hungry. I do need to put some eyes, some eyelashes, draw some lips on there. All right. Oh, you know what? I have some of these. I can make these the eyes. Put some eyelashes around the eyes. And then, what we're gonna do for the mouth. I could hot glue these on to the canvas head. And then I gotta figure out something to do for the mouth. I don't know what to do for the mouth. I would have to go see if the dollar store has some pipe cleaners. Well, it's not really dollar store, it's Dollar General. Because even the dollar section, not even a dollar. Dollar General is expensive. Dollar General is a mess. It needs to be. And you know what's crazy? Even 5 and below, not even 5 and below. So I don't even know why they call it 5 and below. Everything is 5 and above. They need to call Dollar General. They need to call Dollar General something like $10 and up. And maybe something might be below that. It needs to be 10 and up. And then in the fine print, we may carry something cheaper. It's a mess. It's a mess in there. And no matter what aisle you go in, everything is expensive. It's more pet food in the dog aisle. I mean, in the dollar section, there's stuff that you actually need. Mm-hmm. It's definitely false advertisement. And then they have a Dollar Tree / Family Dollar that's connected. The Family Dollar sells the Dollar Tree stuff, and this Dollar Tree stuff is a mess. Like, there's nothing good over there. Nothing. They might as well just stick the Family Dollar label on it. Because I promise you it's a mess. I have to go like 10 to 15 minutes away just to go to the good Dollar Tree. Just to get some good stuff. The Dollar Tree that's like 10 minutes away has everything. Has all the good stuff that you be finding on, that they post on TikTok and stuff. I have this headband from there. From the good Dollar Tree. Mm-hmm. 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 I was gonna say something, but if you know, you know. I'm making a mess over here. So embarrassed. I promise I'm gonna get back to crocheting. I'm hungry. Okay. Are you peoples? Are you peoples? Oh. I know, because I can see the profile picture, but when I saw the facts, I'm like, all right. I have a tutorial on my channel, but I'll make an updated one. I can make an updated one. It's on there somewhere. Let me buy this egg roll. Hope I'm not being loud. Smacking on my food, but my bad, y'all. All right. I need a wipe or something. No. You know what I realized? I could have did this and been eating the whole time. That's what I could have been doing, so you ain't have to watch me eat. I forgot YouTube updated their features. Y'all can hear me, right? Can y'all hear me? Oh, okay. All right, we'll be back to regular scheduled program in just a second. All right, y'all. Let me wipe my face, wipe my hands. That's enough of that. And then we can get back. Now, I have this. I don't think it's going to be enough. Might. And I also have, here go the light blue. Let me push this back some. And then I'm just going to follow the pattern. Let me take my medicine. All right, so we're going to make a blue one. I'm trying to be on live. Okay. Maybe this one will go faster, being that I've written everything down. I don't know why I can't talk right now. Excuse me. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Why does it sound like it's raining? Is it raining outside? Oh, it is raining. All right, so we're doing 14 rows in total. Starting off with 6 increase rows. I need a pillow for my back. I need to order some tags so when I ship stuff out, I could just sew my tag inside of the side of the hat. Let me twist this around a little bit because I gotta lean on the table, my back hurting. I need to get a new table too, because this table, I had this table for, I think I had this table for like 4 years or so. Or less. I mean, it had to be like 3 or 4 years. I had this table. I feel like it's time to give it up. Because like all the squeaking I can't do every time I'm alive. Okay, you know what else? Excuse me. What else I want to talk about? So I want to do a thing where I get a bunch of crocheters and I think I'm gonna get like a P.O. box or something, and then everyone just crochet a whole bunch of winter stuff. You could just do one thing, you could do 2 things, you could do a hat, a scarf, and gloves, or you could just do gloves. You can do a sweater, a blanket, whatever you want to do. And just everybody send it to me by the end of September. So that way I could just hand it out to everyone by the end of, I could just hand it out to everyone. I live close to a lot of different shelters and stuff. And people that are in need. So I would like to just give it out for free. And then whoever sends their stuff, they could just put a little note on it or put a sticker or something that says like, okay, this is from so-and-so. It doesn't have to be your name, or it could be like a nickname, or it could be your business name, whatever, it doesn't matter. I just want to make sure that we crochet something and or knit something, whatever it is, and we leave a little note and leave our business name on it. That way I can let the shelters know this is from various different crocheters and knitters. Everyone wanted to be a part of it, and put your business card in there. You never know. Just because someone's in their time of need does not mean that they're not able to purchase something from you in the future. So that's what I want to do. And then I have a bin that I'm going to put everything in. And then as things are shipped to me, I'm just going to stack up the bin. And I'm hoping by the time that I want to be done so I can give everything out, that I can have like 3 or 4 bins full of stuff that people send. It doesn't have to be... If you have some stuff that you want to donate, you could send things donated. The only thing is... Actually, no, I don't want you previously used stuff. I want everything to be fresh for the people. That's what I want to do. So if anyone wants to join, please let me know. I'm going to make a post about it. I'm going to make a video about it. So that way, if you want to join, you could just comment under the video. And then once I get the P.O. box, then I could just give you the P.O. box address. And then you could send the stuff earlier, send the stuff late. It doesn't matter. As long as we give stuff out. And then after I finish this pattern for testing this pattern, I'm gonna start crocheting stuff and putting it in the bin. So because that's the goal. Too bad I can't play any music. you. I wonder if I feel like making another one after this. If I'm done with this one. I don't know. But for everybody that's just coming on, if you would like to be a part of a group of crocheters and knitters that are going to be volunteering to donating their time in the form of creating something for the winter time for the homeless and the needy, please let me know. I will be making a video soon on how everyone could be a part of it. Okay, I'm on row 6. Getting tired, y'all. messing up. Thank you. I messed up somewhere. Where did I mess up? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. No. And I gotta take it out. Just this row, I gotta take all the way back. This is where I'm at. I'm on row 6. Hello, welcome in. I'm making the same hat that's on my head. 1, 2, 3. Let me make sure I'm doing this right because I do not want to start this row over again. 1, 2, 3, 4 double, 2, 3, 4 double. All right, so now I need to put my stitch markers in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24 this way. This is where we're at so far. We're like making the top. Excuse me, now we're going to do increases again. So first we're going to do 1 double crochet for 24 stitches. We're on row 7. And then we're gonna have to do like 7 more rows after this one. And then we're done. Here's where we're gonna do our increase for the front to make this scrunched up. Start off like making it wide so that we could decrease for the scrunch up part. So that's what we're doing right now. Trying to run through this as fast as possible because I'm tired. I messed up somewhere. Alright. I'll work it out. That's how we're gonna work that one out. All right, so the next row we're gonna do one double crochet in each of the stitches. So, but let's finish this row off first. Do you remember me? I believe so. Like, subscribe from yesterday. Yes, I do. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so for row 8, it's going to be 1 double crochet in each, all the way around. I'm making another one of these. Thank you. Making another one. Thank you. It's very easy. It's not as hard as it looks, honestly. You're just repeating the same thing over and over and over again, that's all. And just switching up the stitches depending on how the pattern goes. If you learn the abbreviations, then you could, and learn how to hold your hook, find your comfortability for the hook, and get your right tension, then you could make a lot of things. And trust me, there's a lot of things that I still don't know how to make. I still gotta, well, I know how to make them, but I gotta go look. Certain things I could just do off memory, and most things I don't know how to make. I just watch a video. That's how I perfected crocheting. Like, my mom told me how to crochet, and then I just started watching videos, and that became, YouTube became my best friend, trying to figure everything out. I'm sleepy, y'all, like, OD. So this is what it's looking like so far. We're getting somewhere. Now, we're on row 9. Row 9 is 1 double crochet, then 3 double crochets increase, and then, no, 24 double crochets, 3 double crochets increase pattern, and then 1 double crochet, 24. I'm very much sleepy. I don't know why I was up so early. Oh, I know why I was up so early. Had to get everything situated, but now I'm sleepy. I'm normally not on live this long, especially in the morning. All right. So now row 9, we're gonna do 24 double crochets, and then we're gonna do an increase, and then 24 double crochets again. I'm exhausted. leather shoes on. Thank you. Yeah, I always say, like, it's gonna be quiet if no one doesn't say anything, because I really don't be having nothing to say. So I just be crocheting. I would put music on. Sometimes I play water sounds, but I can't really, 1, 2, 3, listen to music because then it's gonna be a copyright. So all right, guys, I'm back. All right, what row was I on? Now we're on row 10, which is going to be a repeat of row 8. We're just going to put 1 double crochet in each, going around. What do you mean? When I had turned the light off? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna call you guys back. Call you back. I'm gonna come back on live. I have to get off live for a second. I'm sorry.